Good evening, everyone. I would like to first welcome all the parents and the young players in attending our first award ceremony conducted by Western Sydney Cricket Association. Hello, hello. 124, 124. I heard 3 missing, sorry.
You can go through.
We were supposed to start at 6, obviously. No, we couldn't start because we were waiting for one of our guests of honor who's still running late. I thought I might get started and entertain you in the meanwhile. And then probably we reached the place where we can have her over here. So, first of all, welcome and thank you. Alright, that's it, guys. Sorry again. Alright, so I would like to first welcome all of our players and parents, guests of honor, also the sponsors who supported Western Sydney Cricket Association. I would like to thank our 2 umpires from Cricket New South Wales who also joined us over here today, and Mr. Harish. Thank you. That's the kind of cheer I would like to see. Alright. I'm sure everyone can see this, but I would just like to introduce quickly some of the key people who have been actually running this association, which is a non-for-profit association, for the last 1 year. I will run through some of the slides which basically talks about what Western Sydney, how was it formed, when did we do, but I would like to first, I would just like to call upon Kunal Modi, who's our president, Kunal Joshi, vice president, we've had 3 apologies. Manish unfortunately has got COVID, so we asked him to stay home. Abhishek and Suzanne, they are having all of a time. They have basically been out with their families, so they are not able to attend, and hence their apologies. I will go through some of the journey that we have. So basically, what you see over here on the screen is the journey of Western Sydney Cricket Association. Very young association, and we want to go a long way. As you can see, April 2021 is when there was an idea of, all right, shall we do something for the young players and young cricketers? And it all started with our president, Kunal Modi. He basically called upon some of them, myself, Kunal Joshi, and said, here's something that we can do. And me and Kunal said, I don't think this is going to be a great idea, because there are clubs, there are associations, there's so many different affiliations who are already running cricket as a tournament. So is this something that we can really do, and would we be able to have any success? And the first tournament, when we were supposed to do it in the month of July, just 2 days before, when we were supposed to announce, hey, we're going to start on Monday, Gladys on Saturday afternoon says, there's going to be a lockdown from Monday onwards. I'm sure it was very, very bad for a lot of business owners, so-called. We're not business owners, but obviously we were also devastated because a lot of planning had gone behind, and we thought it would be a great opportunity for the kids to actually play our first tournament. It didn't happen then, but we still kept going. We had an incorporation, we had the discussion with Cricket New South Wales, we got them in confidence. We have an affiliation as well with Cricket New South Wales, and then we executed our first tournament in December 2021. So basically, the July moved from July to September, September moved to December, thanks to COVID. But we had our first successful tournament in December. We had about, I guess, 352 kids and about 28 teams participating in the tournament. And then we had our second one, which was in April 2022, Easter tournament. I think that is the function that we basically all are celebrating. A small video.
I was playing for the national team at the highest level, but I hadn't got the success, that somebody established me. It was 3 in the morning, and I was batting overnight. I was 40 not out, and I had to go in the morning and bat the next day because it was 4-day Ranji Trophy cricket. And we just couldn't get help. We tried to get help from the neighbors, whoever we knew was a doctor, but it was such a time of the night that no one responded. By the time the ambulance and everything came, everything was already gone. I became much more focused after that. I lost total desire of wanting to do the other stuff and put all my energy into realizing my dream and my father's dream as well, of me representing my country. I wanted to be one of the top players in the world for sure. So I understood what it would take for me to maintain my form in all 3 formats, not just one format. And along, my early days in my career as well, there have been a lot of people who have doubted the way I've gone about my game. Even now, there are doubters and haters all around. But one thing is for sure that I've always believed in myself. I've always believed in my heart that if I work hard, 120% every day of my life, and I'm able to do that. It's hard for me to believe sometimes as well that I've got these many centuries in international period or cricket separately, and I just try to forget that moment because I don't want to think about it too much and then start doubting myself, thinking that it's come too early because I want to achieve something really big and I want to be one of the players who got a lot of things to get and scored a lot of runs with the country. So I get that thought and I let go of it because when I sit down and think all the ways to the game to start with, I was very young. So it's not such a bad thing to start doing that very young and how do I keep learning. We'll have phases, but as long as you stay consistent, I think that's the right thing. As it feels when I'm batting, that's where I'm close to myself. I don't worry about anyone else around me. I hate losing. There's no point putting so much effort into one thing and then not have the desire to do the best. You have to have that kind of belief. You shouldn't forget it along the way that what the meeting pick up that bat and I should go out there and what you do with that ball. I'm not aware of what I will be doing in the stadium. I'm not aware of the bowler, not aware of guys. I'm just so focused on that ball. I'm so positive that I feel like I cannot get up. I start enjoying that feeling because I know that I'm going to be able to enjoy this moment because I'm so connected. Feeling is something that's very special and very close to me still. So if I have sacrificed so much in my life to do what I'm doing now, I want to do the best that I can.
I hope everyone enjoyed that video. So we have our first guest of honor, the Shadow Minister for Sport, Ms. Julia Finn, who's running a little late. So I would like to call on stage Mr. Luke Doran. I would like to ask Bharat to say a few words.
Thank you. Luke Doran is an Australian cricketer who plays for the Sydney Sixers and the New South Wales Blues. He has member of Australia 2010 under-19 cricket World Cup squad, which won the 2010 under-19 cricket World Cup in New Zealand. He has played in 3 List A matches for New South Wales, 15 Big Bash games, and for Sydney Sixers. So we all welcome Luke Doran.
How would request Luke to speak a few words for the young cricketers. I'm sure he deals with a lot of young boys.
Thank you. First and foremost, thank you very much for the invitation. I love being to these events. One, just to see so many smiling faces in front of me. It just reminds me of when I was a kid, hanging out, being with my cricket mates, and all the fun that you all share, especially with the parents. It also reminds me of all the times you always look just left to right, see all the shiny trophies there as well, all the hard work you put throughout the season. But I want to thank Kunal and the rest of the committee from Western Sydney Association for all the hard work that you've done to make this tournament happen. From what I've seen, for 1 year, 2 tournaments and over 500 players is a fantastic achievement to give these kids an opportunity. So well done. On top of that, a big round of applause to all the sponsors, supporters and volunteers that go into this to make it happen. To give the opportunity to these kids to learn, grow and develop the future generation of cricketers is a massive achievement. And finally, to all the parents here tonight and those who could not make it, for all the love, sacrifice and time you put into these kids will always go to the future. And I know that I'm always forever grateful for my parents. So well done to you, parents. So it was very nice just to hear all the achievements that I've done over my career. But the biggest thing that the funny story I always see when I look in front of me and see all the young kids here is a story how when I first started playing cricket, it was almost 23 years ago, so it makes me feel old now standing up here and saying these words. I was 7 at the time, my first ever game. It was a nice wet day, just over in Blacktown, and first ever ball of the game, first ball, me facing cricket in a proper match. The bowler bowled it on leg side. I went to try and hit it like any other cricketer batsman would. Get excited. I missed it, and because it was a wet pitch, I've fallen over and smacked all my 3 stumps out of the ground. I had to walk off because there's no first ball not out rule. I had to walk off, and I've just blamed it on it was a good ball, it was a wet day sort of thing. Now, but luckily the scorecard said it was bowled, so you can change the story. But from there on, I've learned resilience. I've learned the love of the game and everything behind it in order to be successful. There've been a lot of ups and downs since then. So from those 23 years and counting the cricket that I've played, I've learned a lot and I'm still learning. So from that day, I've been very appreciative of everything that's gone on. So it's from club cricket, going all the way through to representing cricket from schoolboys, and then lucky enough playing for New South Wales, to be able to play in the Big Bash and represent my own country is a massive honour, and I will always be proud of that. And I'm always happy to give back to the kids to show what it takes to get there. And then from there, it's now to a new chapter of my life. So as I said before, cricket's taught me a lot as a player, but also as a man. And now I've dived into the space of coaching where I would love to give back to all the future generation of cricketers. So cricket's definitely taught me a lot. And the one biggest thing that I've learned growing up as a kid is a quote called "control the controllables." And what that means is that if you control something, don't worry about it too much. All right, you're in control of it. If you can't control it, there's no point stressing over it. Alright, so always look at the stuff you can control, or it's how I train, how I eat, how I prepare, how I study, things outside of school. Right? There's no point worrying about the weather, the umpires, alright, what the opposition are going to do. There's less things to worry about the things that being successful in life, alright, whether it's in sport, whether it's in life. So, and finally, just to finish up, congratulations to all the award winners tonight. Well done. I look forward to seeing how your careers develop in the future. I hope you have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Luke, for spending your evening with all of us. From here onwards, I will just go with the trophies, which is what we all are here for. The first one goes to the CWC. Do we have the coach Dinesh from CWC here? Come on, boys and girls, a few claps. That's what we want. Thanks, Dinesh. And now the champion for under 12, Western Stars, Abu. I'd like to now call upon the next age group, that's under 13. Runner-up, that goes to Parramatta Phoenix. Do we have Siddharth? Yeah. In case we have the captains of the team, I would also like to call them as well along with the coach, yeah, just in case. Because I would like, these trophies are basically for the kids. I would like to see the kids on the stage, not just the coaches. Because everything was done by the kids, not the coaches, right? Alright, and then we got the under 13. And the team as well, if they are here. Good boys. Congratulations. Little crap. Sorry for that. Thank you. Thank you. The next award is for the age group under 14. Runner-up Golden Warriors, Rajneesh. Rajneesh and the Golden Warriors team. Yeah, Rajneesh? Yeah. He looks so young. Congratulations. Alright, and the last team award goes to under 14 champions, WSCA Blue Rajesh. And the team here, and they're here. Anyone from WSCA Blue? Alright. Just one player. That's fine. Congratulations, Rajesh. Thanks, Luke. Thanks for that. Alright, we would now like to get to the special awards, the top performers for under 12. For which I would like to invite Gaurav from GS Sports, who is our sports partner. Gaurav. I'm sure a lot of you know Gaurav because you use the $30 voucher, I hope. Thank you, Gaurav.
I've seen it, this comp, very small journey, but then growing very well and seeing kids performing so good at that level. So it's good to be part of any comp, and this seems to be something big happening in future.
I hope everyone has used it. Whoever has not can catch Gaurav now. Alright, so I would like to ask Gaurav to stay back, and we would like to give our first Best Batter Award for the Under 12 group. Frederick Hall, 219 runs. We have Fred. Congratulations, boy. Wow. That's up for one. Seems to the top batter. Coming to end. Congrats, Fred. The next award for the best bowler, obviously as you can see on the screen, Abir Rupani for 9 wickets. Thanks, Abir. So the next award for the best fielder goes to Rohan Kane. Welcome, welcome. Alright, then the last award, which is for the best keeper, Luka. 2 catches and 1 stumping. Abu is receiving the award on behalf of Luka. Thanks, Abu. Just one photo. There's a lot of things, Abu. Just wait. Alright, we go to the next award for the under 13 category, and I would like to thank Gaurav for spending his time. Thank you, Gaurav. I would like to call our what? Yeah. So our next. And I would like to call upon stage Mr. Captain. Alright, we got Ramen, we got Pennant, we got Apple, and we got Titan. Yeah, that's right. Right. I think that Kevin would like to speak about, yeah?
Good evening, everyone. See, I'm not a very good orator, I don't speak much, so I'm not very good thing. And I think a lot of things have already been said and done. But first of all, I would like to thank the sponsors for sponsoring the event. But the most important thing is I would like to acknowledge the kids who did a fantastic job playing this season. But at the same time, it was very fortunate. I'm really happy to sponsor this event and we're happy to continue going forward. And just to give a bit of background, Titan is, I think it doesn't need a lot of introduction from the people from Indian diaspora. But Titan is part of a Tata group of companies and it's one of the most, it's a conglomerate, a big company in India. But at the same time, we are starting to set up an operation in Australia. And it's one of the most ethical companies that I have been associated myself with. And we're launching with the watches and a lot of accessories in Australia, and we have started with online presence. Except for one slide. Okay, it's just it's been built in more than 20 countries in terms of the type of watches, and you can see we produce about 17 million watches annually. And some of the big names and the world's famous ceramic watches and some of the big names, the Fast Track, which is the smart and fitness watches. And also in the premium segment, we produce like 18-karat gold, which is like a Nebula premium high watches, which are made from diamonds and those jewelry. But the most of all, I like the Fast Track watches, which obviously the kids love them. And we are trying to expand our footprint and operation in Australia through the retail outlet. So we are looking forward for the retail partners. So we are working with some of the big groups like Miles and David Jones now. But at the same time, we would like to increase the footprint in the retail sector. And thank you again for everyone.
We go to the Under 13 Best Player Performance Awards. I would like to call upon stage Best Batter Advik Ajit Kumar. Congratulations, Advik. $100 voucher from GS Sports and a Titan watch. Congratulations. Now I'd like to go to the next award, Best Bowler Rishabh Joshi for 10 wickets. Awards there, a Titan watch. $100 voucher and a trophy. Congratulations, Rishabh. Alright, the best fielder for under 13, Aryan Sinha for 6 catches. We have Aryan Sinha? No, alright, no worries, we'll keep that. Alright, we got a couple of fielders out there. Henel, Soni, Arhan Shah. Do we have anyone here? I think we can give all the 3 awards to Arhan. Congrats, Arhan.
That's the trophy. Kevin, where is his watch?
And the last award for the keeper, I am Choksi for 4 catches. Please come bring I am Choksi. And getting some good stuff there, keeping glove. $100 from GA and the trophy. Congrats, Ayan. Well done, boy. All right. Now we come to the next award category. Before that, I would like to thank Kevin for his time. Thank you, Kevin. And keep sponsoring the place. Alright, the next guest of honor, Saina Singh, who is the Tricon Senior Account Manager. So we straight away head into the under 14 awards. The best batter award goes to Aditya Thakre for 174 runs. Good boy, proud of you. Aditya gets a bat and a voucher and a title watch. Wow. The best bowler award for the under 14 category is Zaim ul Haq Qazi for 8 wickets. We have Zaim. Best fielder award for under 14, Daman Brown for 6 catches. Do we have Daman here? Alright, no. Amardeep award. The best keeper, Hershel Kakkar for 3 catches and 2 stumping balls. Before I throw the mic to Saina, I would just like to inform everyone that we've got our guest of honor, Miss Julia Finn over here. A big welcome. Alright, so I'll hand over the mic to Saina for her to just go over her slides.
Hi everyone, so I'm from Tricon, which is a telco that represents and manages a lot of B2B customers, but we do offer energy and other services for residential customers as well. So we've been in the industry for about more than 14 years now, actually going on 15. And we also have a sister concern called MetaWeb that deals for everything IT, which could be websites, SEO, SEO. So that's a little bit about us. We're giving out a few things today. We're giving out a few names from the attendees, random names. Anybody whose name is picked out will be getting $10 off for NBA, no contract for the next 6 months. If they choose to go ahead with it, that's something we're giving out, and we will be announcing the names towards the end of the presentation. Okay, so the main thing that we are here for is a program we are running for upcoming players and budding players, which is called Power Player, which is Tricon Power Player. We're going to pick up 5 names which we already have. We have a few benefits we are giving out to power players. Some of them include, for example, professional coaches and ex-international cricketers. We'll be giving those out as well. We'll be giving out some goodies and some merchandise as well. We'll also be giving out an opportunity to go to the Cricket Victoria venue and facility. Go there, they can play with international cricketers, one male, one female. There will be a training session. We will also be giving them an opportunity to go to, and one player will get the opportunity to go to LCG and play over there. Out of the power players, one we get it. We have other places we are organizing this. So we have about 5 power players from other cricket academies and clubs that we are giving this out to. So there's a lot to be given these power players, and we will be announcing those names today. And this is purely based on performance. So I give out the first one. Matches and Sydney FC matches for SCG. So they'll be getting those goodies as well. They will get a chance to register. And other than that, they will also be getting a tour of the training facility of Cricket Victoria. They get to see the dressing rooms, what the facility looks like, where they play, where the players play and what they do. So it's just a feel of what everything will look like if they wish to play this up professionally. And there could be a T20 league. There would be actually a T20 league versus Melbourne Renegades junior team that all these power players will get to be a part of. And from that league, the best player will get to play at FCG. So that's what's going to happen very soon. One male and one female international player from Melbourne Renegades will have a one-on-one training session with them. Tips and their techniques and a lot of things, a lot of Q&A also along with the training session to understand what international and local cricket, how they started, what their journey was, just as an inspiration, that chance, and a lot more things we are in discussion with the Melbourne Renegades because we are the proud sponsor of Melbourne Renegades second time in a row this year. So they get a lot of opportunity to play and meet those players as well. So I'll organize the first name. The first name for partner is Ankur Das. The next name we have is Aditya Thakre. The next name we have is Ansh Lad. Then we have Frederick Walt. Another name we have is Ridit Sharma. Players from each club, including other clubs that we are sponsoring. However, it was a bit hard to decide here because they were such amazing performers here. So we have extended it to 4 more players. I don't have the certificates because this just happened today. So we will be giving this opportunity to 4 more players. I'll announce their names. If they are here, that would be great. The first one is Harry Modi. The next one is Anya Singh. Okay, I don't think she's here, so if you are friends with Anya, please let her know. Perfect. I think you just get in touch. Okay? Next we have Rishabh Joshi. The last one is Soham Panchal. Okay, these power players also get 3 months of free internet if they choose to without any contract if they want to. 3 months of free internet as
Thank you for your time. Right. I would now like have to give a quick introduction for our guest of honor, Ms. Julia Finn, who is the Shadow Minister for Sport.
Welcome, Julia. We are so proud to have you here. For Julia, I'll say a few words. She is passionate about preserving the heritage and diversity of our area. She understands the need to invest in our future to ensure universal access to health, education, and transport. Julia is passionate about ensuring every child has an opportunity for a first-class education. She has also understood the cost of living pressure facing families and supports Labour's commitment to providing all school kids with free public transport every day. May I request Julia to come on stage?
And I would request Julia to say a few words when I introduce. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm really delighted to be here, and I'm sorry I was a little late. I've driven back from the South Coast this afternoon. A lot of you know me through the work I've done over many years with the Indian community, but I'm also now the Shadow Minister for Sport in New South Wales. So if Chris Minns becomes the Premier next year, I will be the Minister for Sport, which I'm absolutely delighted about. I'm almost as big a passionate cricket fan as people in this room. Cricket and the passion for cricket is something that Indians and people born in Australia share. The national game of both countries, and certainly it's something that it's so wonderful to see young kids getting the support to follow that passion and to recognise some of their excellence. So I really am very excited to be here, and the Western Sydney Cricket Association is doing a lot to innovate and to create opportunities for kids in cricket. And I'm thrilled that you've been able to do this, and I want to congratulate everyone who's already received their awards, and I certainly wish you all the best for next year. I certainly hope we don't have as much wet weather next year. I know it's been really difficult for all sports over summer. You know, coming out of COVID, everyone was just itching to get back to sport, and then it rained. And it rained, and it rained, and rained. So I certainly hope next year there'll be no interruptions from disease or wet weather, and we get a full, exciting season of cricket.
request Julian to be here on the stage with us, and we'll just start with our Under 14 Team Awards. We'll start off with our first one, Under 14 Golden Warriors, Rajneesh Kakar, and the team here, Jet Attar, Naman Bati, Sharon Leong, and Harshil Kakar. Congratulations, Rajneesh. Thank you. Thank you. Team awards, the next one. Northern Raiders, Pennant Sharma. And we have the team upon on the stage, Ritik, Ishan, Shaurya, and Yash. Thank you, Kanjan. The coach and the managers get a voucher from Titan and the certificates to all the best performers. The next award for Novice Knights, Vasant Kumar Dureswamy. Can we have the team here? Do we have Vasant Kumar? We don't have Vasant, but we have Atharva's dad, I think, who's got the most of the awards. Congrats, Dad. The Hawks, do we have Kamran Khalid and his team? Neil Patel, Shrikant Iyengar, Vaibhav Narayan, and Aditya Shivakumar. Alright, seems we're going to have manager of Sydney Hawks here. The next award, Western Warriors, Ravi Shardul. We have the team here, Ricky Shardul, Ishan, Jabir, Shreyas Thakre, and Abhimanyu Shinde. That's right. We go to the next award. WSCA Blue, Rajesh Kumar, William Bell, Meher Singh, Soham Panchal, and Daniel Sinclair. Whoever is there, he can come up on the stage and receive the certificate. Congrats, Rajesh and Soham. That I would like to thank Julia for her time. Thank you very much, Julia.
Find something you love to do. Do it every day. Be obsessed. Balance, go later. Use your imagination. Put pen to paper. Declare your intentions. Set small goals. Knock them off, set more goals.
You have a lot of potential as a child, but none of that is capable of manifesting itself as strength before you become disciplined.
Build confidence. Grow a deep belief. game. You don't have to be the chosen one. The secret is to build a resolve and spirit to enjoy the plateaus. The times when it doesn't feel like you're improving and you question why you're doing this. If you're patient, the plateaus will become springboards. Finally, never stop striving, reaching for your goals until you get there. But the truth is, even when you get there, even when you get here, standing on the stage, it's the striving, fighting, and pushing yourself to the limit every day that you miss your love.
If you want to be a person, or a general, or a politician, or a judge, then will invariably that is your time. If you never know what you want to be, if you live what some might call the dynamic life of the artistic, if each day you are unsure of who you are and what you need, you will never become anything. That is it.
When you grow up, you tend to get told that the world is the way it is, and your life is just to live your life inside the world, try not to dash into the walls too much, try to have a nice family life, have fun, save a little money. Life can be much broader once you discover one simple fact, and that is everything around you called life was made up by people who were no smarter than you.
How many of us can recall that childhood moment when we experienced happiness as a state of
I hope all the boys enjoyed that video, a bit of a motivation. We got an apology from Mr. Daniel Anderson, who was supposed to be here with us. He is the area manager for Sydney North Cricket, New South Wales. A short video from Daniel.
Hi everyone, Daniel Anderson here, area manager for Sydney North at Cricket New South Wales. Firstly, I'd like to congratulate the Western Sydney Cricket Association for completing your first year running cricket tournaments within the Sydney metro area. They've run 2 tournaments in key holiday periods, which have provided more opportunities for kids to play and love cricket, which is our purpose at Cricket New South Wales. I'd like to thank the founding members, Krunal Modi, Kunal Joshi, Dharmesh Panchal, and the supporting organising committee members, Sushil Tripathi, Abhishek Singh, and Suzanne Eade for your tireless efforts in putting this tournament together and creating a great experience for the kids who played. To all the participants who played this season, hopefully you had a really good time and hopefully you made lots of new friends, because that's what it's all about. Congratulations to all the award winners tonight. I'm sorry I can't be there, but hopefully you've all had a great experience this season and we'll see you back again for more cricket next season.
Just a little proof that we also have some Cricket New South Wales team supporting the WSCA. I would just take probably another 15 minutes more to end. I'm sure that all of you are very, very hungry. So I would just request to hold on. We'll go to our next slide. I would like to call upon stage Mr. Kunal Joshi, the Vice President of WSCA. We start off with our Under-12 team awards. We start off with our first one. Blue Warriors, can we have Abhijit Shah and the team here? Ridan, Shivkumar, Abir, Rupani, Anelat and Jarshovin Bas. Congratulations, boys. Thank you. Go to our to our under-12 WSCA Dinesh Diwakar and the team. Do we have Dinesh and the team here? Parth, Tanavade, Benji, Behram, Toby Jackson and Ishan Gupta. Congratulations, boys. Well done. Up on stage, the next team, Northwest Warriors, Peter Shredojo, Anya Singh, Maitri Kartikayan, Lana, and Varda Vinay. I would like to thank Peter to register with Western Sydney Cricket Association. This is our first girls team who have participated in Western Sydney Cricket Association. Thank you. Thank you, Peter. And I go to the next team, Punjab 11, Mr. Charanjit Singh. Do we have the team here? Parnav Kalra, Naveesh Sharma, Ranveer Singh Sandhu and Rajveer Singh Sandhu. Congratulations, boys. The next team is Western Warriors, Vivek Bala Subramaniam. Do we have the team here? Varun Vivek, Kaya Kumar, Aryan Modi and Vishwam Lakade. We have Kaya here, and the manager of Western Warriors, Kaya's mother. Thank you, Kaya. Congratulations. Go to the next award, Western Stars, Mr. Abu again. Do we have the team of Abu? Ankur Das, Steve Abraham, Spencer Holt, and Ravindu Rana Singh. Congrats, Abu.
Hello. Yeah. Thank you, Abu, for coming. Just a small gesture of I want to give a birthday voucher to Steve Abraham from GA. Yeah, it's sponsored by GA Sport. Can I have a Steve here? Many happy returns of the day. Thank you, Abu.
Got one more apology from the President and Secretary of FLCA, the Liverpool Cricket Association, Mr. Pete Moore.
Hi everyone, it's Peter Moore here, Fairfield Liverpool Cricket Association President. Just like to wish everybody all the best tonight for the awards at the Western Sydney Cricket Association. I'm really sorry I can't be there, but a special event organised by President Krunal Modi, Vice President Kunal Joshi and the General Secretary Dharmesh Panchal and all the other organising committee. You've done a fantastic job. You provided terrific competition for all these kids, and this will be the first of many other presentations that you have, and hope you have a great night, and we'll see you again in the near future. Thank you.
Thanks, Pete. I would like to call upon stage Krunal Modi, who is the President of Western Sydney Cricket Association, and Mr. Harish Benji. I would just like to give a quick introduction introduction of Mr. Harish Velji. He works in the office of Ms. Michelle Roland, who is the MP for Hills. And she couldn't come today for the event, and hence Harish is representing. So I will just go quickly through the under 13 awards, team awards, starting off with Gujarat Warriors, Manish Patel and team, Baldeep Singh, Yug Chaudhary, Arush Patel and Mahir Patel. Congrats Manish and the team. But it seems we don't have Manish who's the coach. And team Advik, Kelan, Arhan and Hemish. I would like to call on the next team, St. John Royals, Navneet Johari and team. Do we have Navneet Johari? Oh, there was one player, I think, from St. John's. Do we have here? All right. Vivek Shah, undercare, Nayat and Martin. Go to the next team award under 13, the Titans, Puneet Sachdev and team, Virat Singh, Arya Indrajit, Keshav Sachdev and Siddhant Bari. I think Puneet is searching his team. Congrats, Puneet. Next team, WSCA Warriors, Pranay Choksi and team, Siddharth Shivakumar, Nigel Shah, Prakar Acharya and Ayan Choksi.
Manager Jagdeep Shah is not able to come. So I thank whole team. Nigel is not here.
Pranay and team. Well done. We go to the next team, Paramedic Phoenix, Siddharth Vishwakarma, Ojas, Rishabh, Henan and Yvonne. Paramedic team. WSCA Tigers, Mitesh Patel, Karan Rohil, Shanvir Heer, Bhavya Patel. Gujarat Lions, Paresh Patel, Faizan Mohammed, Shrey Chaudhary, Taksha Patel and Deval Patel. Bhavik, do you want to receive the award for Gujarat Lions, please? Thank you. Thanks, Bhavik. We go to the next team. I think we've got an apology from Field Backs. Aaron Lewis, who is also our gold sponsor from P360. We don't have anyone from his team over here today because they've got a BCDC representation. God, go to the next one. Royal Strike, and again an apology. Right, I believe we're done with all the under 13 teams. And I would like to thank Mr. Harish for making this time. Thank you very much, Mr. Harish. Just a couple of more minutes and I think we should be done. I would like to call Mr. Frank Jenkins, who is the umpire from Cricket New South Wales, who has been assisting and supporting us. Thank you, Mr. Frank. I believe not all the umpires were able to come, but Mr. Frank was able to give us time. I would like to request Mr. Frank to say a few words for the team.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure coming up by these boys. Come out of the blue committee. I got an email from my association. I have time to come and help. And I made time and spent 4 days there with an amazing group of children. Very respectful. Knew everything about the game, except all the intricacies. And just enjoyed it. And the later country.
Right. With that, we go with our last and final award, for which I would like to call upon stage Ms. Julia Finn, which is the President's Fair Play Award. Guess which team is this going to go to? Any guesses? Because we've got a girls team participating for the first time in Western Sydney, I would like to call upon stage Mr. Peter.
Before you go, Peter, I want you to say a small speech on the girls and girls cricket. How you can make this team.
Thank you, Association. I commend them for during the course of the season, but I challenge everyone for next year to try and pick all these awards, but win this one as well. So the spirit is very important to maintain. The girls were unbelievable in terms of spirit. We'll be back next year to try and win it again. Thanks very much.
Like to call upon stage each of the guest of honors to give them a small token of appreciation from Western Sydney Cricket Association. First of all, I would like to call upon stage Ms. Julia Finn again. Sorry, this will be the last time, Julia. Thank you so much, Julia, for coming. Next, I call upon stage Mr. Luke Duran. Thanks, Luke, for making time for us. Very good. Next, I would like to call upon stage Saina. Thank you, Saina. And Mr. Ram Jenkins, please. Sorry, I missed one of the key sponsors. I keep jumping here and there because our President Pennant Modi deals with them most of the time. Thank you, Kevin, for coming in. Please, Kevin. Kevin Shah, co-sponsor from Titan. Thanks, Kevin, for making time for us. With that note, I would like to hand over the mic to our President Pennant Modi, who is going to give a big announcement for the team. More exciting news.
First of all, thanks all sponsors, parents and the kids who have helped to grow us, helped to play cricket. Cricket was number 2nd sport in Australia before, now it's number 15. We are trying to give a more participation to the cricket, and we are helping community to go away from the screen. We want kids to play more cricket. It's good for their health, their family, and their growth. We know many kids will leave the cricket after a certain period because they haven't been able to study and everything. But we want to have more participation, more and more participation. We are trying to arrange more tournaments in the blank period, and the big announcement is we are having upcoming tournament in September school holidays. Which is in the second week of school holidays. This time the tournament continues 4 days because we have heard many feedback that kids get exhausted. So what we did is first 2 days, 1 day gap, and then last 2 days. So we are arranging like that, and the registration opens soon in July. Keep eye on Thank you.
Alright, with that note, I would like to thank everyone, all the parents, players, guests of honor, and our sponsors to join us and make this a successful event. Thank you again, and I hope it was a good evening.
Before you go, Recon has Sanya has she will give 5 vouchers. So we have already given the nominated name. I'd like to ask Sanya.
We have 5 names for the 5 names we have are Keshav Sachdev. Keshav Sachdev here. The second name we have is the next one is Hamish Arora. Then we have Kaya Kumar.
Sorry,